Hey everyone, Andy from wagertalk.com. We're going to break down the Cowboys and the Chargers. So it's listed Cowboys at Chargers, but boy, this feels like it's going to be a home game for Dallas. Is imagining what 70% fans in that stadium are going to be for Dallas. So interesting dynamic there. Looks like the opening line is at -2.5. And this total opened at 46, and that has been bet all the way up to 51. So I will give you my breakdown and prediction. Remind everybody all plays can be found at wagertalk.com. Have a promo going AL10. That's AL10. It gets a $10 off 1 day pass. Use this on Sunday. Don't use it on Saturday. Don't use it on Friday. Use it on Sunday. That's when all of our NFL plays will be out. That's when you'll get the most value for it. So use a promo code AL10. Gets $10 off a 1 day pass. Use that bad boy on Sunday. Hit the like button, please, and leave me a comment. Tell me if you agree or disagree with the breakdown of this game. I look at all the stats, but I may miss something, so just let me know what you think. So the weird part about this game is clearly, at least to me, how to try and judge what this Dallas Cowboys team is. So they steamroll the Giants, the Jets, and the Patriots, and you could make the case those are three of the worst, five offenses in the league. They play against the Cardinals. They give up 28 points. They only score 16, and then San Francisco boat races them. I was correct on that prediction last week. And then we're looking at the Chargers, who are coming off of a bye, which is a sneaky big advantage for them, as it looks like they're going to get Austin Eckler back. Obviously, at the time of recording, we haven't completely 100% verified that, but by the time the weekend rolls around, we should know. And if they get Austin Eckler back, that means the team's off a bye. Austin Eckler is back and healthy. So, a couple stats that I do want to look at here. If we just want to look at the NFL team opponent yards per play stat. So how many yards per play, does your opponent give up? Well, the Chargers are one of the worst. They give up 5.9 yards per play, and Dallas gives up 5.1. But again, what do you make of it? Because San Francisco ran right through them. But are these stats padded because they played the Patriots and the Giants? Probably. If we want to look at offense, time of possession, not great here. I'm looking at the Chargers. They're only at 28 minutes and 34 seconds, so they lose the time of possession. Dallas, 32 minutes and 16 seconds. Overall, they're ranked sixth. But again, did they do that against the Giants and the Jets and the Patriots? Probably. So I have some big time concerns here for Dallas. Of course, Dak Prescott has to be the biggest concern. I mean, this is a Dak Prescott who has fewer passing yards than Jordan Love and Desmond Ridder at this point in the season. That's through 5 games. His yards per attempt is not very good. Brandon Cooks is still clearly hurt and is not being effective, and is not that difference maker that this offense has expected. The running game has been clunky. I will say though, like against San Francisco, I'm not really sure exactly what they were supposed to do. I mean, San Francisco's defense is just elite. So against this Chargers defense, they should have a much better game running the ball. Tony Pollard should be more effective. And when we look at the defense of the Chargers, it's just not that good. 7.6 yards per attempt through the air. They give up a lot of passing. So if Dak is going to have a good game against somebody, it has to be this week. The question is, will it be this week? So when I'm looking at this Dallas team, you got to say, okay, are they as good as they looked in the wins, or are they truly as bad as they looked in the losses? I'm leaning more towards they just don't look that good, and that offense is very, very clunky. Maybe the loss of Diggs has really affected that defense, but they have not been able to they didn't slow down the 49ers. They let the Cardinals put up 28. So I'm going to take the Chargers on this one. I like the rest. I like that Austin Eckler may be back. So even though it's a home game for Dallas, my pick is going to be the Chargers here. I wish that this total did not get up to 51. Otherwise, I would take an over in that one. However, I will say the Chargers team total is 24.5. I do like that. I think this Chargers offense is going to be able to exploit Dallas. They've had an extra week to prepare for this Dallas defense that has looked terrible in their 2 losses. And you look at the Chargers, they scored 24 against the Raiders, 28 against Tennessee, 24 against Tennessee, and they did put up 34 in that week 1 loss to Miami. And that loss to Miami does not look nearly as bad as it did at the time of it happening. So if you're liking the over, but you think that 51 is just too high, I would lean the Chargers, get to over 24.5. This Dallas defense hasn't been slowing anybody down, and I think the Chargers might be a little bit with the more advantage with having the rest. So I think that's probably my favorite play. I do like the Chargers and the 2.5 points. At that point, maybe you just take the money line on it. 2.5 points is kind of a weird total. So Chargers money line. I like the Chargers to score some points, as I think this Dallas defense is not all it's hyped up to be, especially without Diggs. And I think this Dallas offense has a lot of work to do, especially from Dak Prescott. So good luck on all your plays. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of the pick and the breakdown. Good luck on all your bets, everyone. We'll see you over next video.